interwebs, how are you doing? I am doing well. I know it's been a while, but today I'm doing fan Q&A video. I asked for people to send me questions on Twitter and Facebook, and I haven't even looked at them, so it'll be my first time seeing them, so these answers are going to be probably awkward because it's me. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up. Alrighty, the first question is from Nino Londono. I'm really sorry if I said that wrong, on Twitter, and he said, how do you deal with all the hate comments overall? And truthfully, I don't really get that many hateful comments. I mean, I get like the occasional people that are like, fap, or then there's like really randomly mean people, but overall, I don't feel like I get a lot of hate directed my way. Generally not directly on my channel. Like if people are gonna be hateful, they try to go do it in their own little corner and space on the internet. I don't know. I guess it doesn't bother me because they don't know me. And like, I don't know. I just don't see how they have enough information to judge me that way because you don't know me. So I guess I just try to brush it off. If it is actual criticism that is relevant and could help my channel, like when I first started making the Surrender at 20 recaps, a lot of people said stuff about I was too close to the camera, I didn't move around a lot, I sounded kind of monotone, and like while they kind of hurt my feelings at the time, I was like a big enough person to like swallow my pride and listen to what they said, and I think that my videos are a lot better because of it. So I try to take feedback in a way that I can apply it to my videos. But as far as just general people, like haters gonna hate, I mean, I don't know, how much stock can you really put into people's opinions that don't know you? That's how I look at the situation anyways. The next question is from Eliza Gray on Twitter, and she wants to know what my favorite class to play on WoW is and why. And this is a tricky question because I've like played a lot of different characters in my life on World of Warcraft. My current main is a shaman, and what I love about shamans is that they're kind of very versatile. You can do a lot with them. Right now I'm playing an elemental shaman, but if I get sick of that, I can go be an enhancement shaman, or I can be a resto shaman, or I can just dance in Ogrimmar. Yeah, it's definitely, right now, my favorite character to play in WoW is my elemental shaman. It's mostly because she just does a ton of damage. Like, I love that I don't have to be super committed to World of Warcraft and playing 12 hours a day every day to pull big numbers when I do PvE stuff. It's fun to see huge DPS numbers. It's fun to be like, whoa, I'm doing 200k DPS right now. We got a badass over here. I just think that's really fun. I also really enjoy playing my hunter, although I like my hunter for BGs and like PvP more, but I would say my number one is shaman. The next question is from James Werderman on Facebook, and he wants to know what I am most excited for in Warlords of Draenor. And this is a hard question because I'm kind of excited for everything. Truthfully, there's so much in Warlords of Draenor that I'm looking forward to. It's extremely hard for me to narrow it down to just, well, this is technically two, but one thing. If I had to only pick one thing, I would pick garrisons, although that's kind of silly because garrisons is like 100 things all in one. But I'm just really excited for the entire experience of Warlords of Draenor. There's so much story, and like a lot of people are really mad about them like considering not making flying a thing, but I personally don't care. I have tons of ground mounts that have gotten completely abandoned, so I'm pretty excited about everything. I love the idea that they want you to see things from certain viewpoints, that they want you to see this big world that they created, and that they want you to see quests from a certain point of view. It's very story-driven, and I'm a nerd. I'm excited. I'm excited for all of it, but if I had to pick one thing, I would say garrison. Chris Sulios on Facebook asked what my favorite type of cuisine was. And, that's so hard. I really like authentic Mexican food and like tacos and burritos and like, all of the things. I just went to a Mexican restaurant a couple days ago, and I swear I could just eat like rice and refried beans and chili rellenos like until I die. That would be okay. But I also enjoy Italian food. I love steak. I love the flesh of lesser beings. I am a carnivore. I really like prime rib, and I like good cuts of steak, and I like lobster, I like crab. I have a hard time with food questions because I'm not a picky girl. Like some people in the world, like they only like certain things and certain things gross them out. I'm really That's not me. I asked Nick, my fiance, the other day if he could name something that I didn't like. Because I said, oh, I'll eat anything. And he said, no, you won't. And I said, name something I won't eat. And he sat there and he was like, yeah, it's like I'll pretty much eat anything you put in front of me. I'm not a huge fan of really spicy food. I don't like spice where it doesn't belong. Like, I like spicy food that's supposed to be spicy, but then like when you're eating something and you're not expecting it to be spicy, like fried chicken or something, and all of a sudden there's this heat, you're like, where is this coming from? I don't like spice for the sake of spice, but pretty much other than that, I like food. I really like pork chops a lot too, which I know is like, no one says that. No one's like, oh, I like pork chops, but I do. I like pork chops a lot. Oh, I like, you know what I don't? I'm not a big dessert liker. Like, I'll eat dessert, but I'm definitely much more of a savory foods as opposed to a sweet foods. I like food. Food is good. I actually got asked this question once on Facebook and once on Twitter. I'm not sure if I was by the same person, but they asked me pancakes or waffles. Waffles all the way. Waffles are like little syrup delivery systems to your face. It's so great. Like all the little crevices and syrups and I love waffles. And it's funny because when I first met my fiance Nick, when we first started dating, the first gift he ever got me was a waffle maker. And I was like, this is true love. I just know it, because he got me a waffle maker. And I love waffles because waffles are freaking good. I'm just saying, waffles are vastly greater than pancakes. Mike Blue on Facebook asked me if the Alliance chopper looked better on Azeroth choppers, would I admit it? And I'm not gonna lie, I would. I would definitely say if I preferred the aesthetics of the Alliance chopper, I would be like, Horde, get your shit together. We gotta win this because the Alliance bike is looking pretty friggin' sweet right now, and what are we even gonna do about this? Chop chop. But I don't think that at all. I definitely think Horde is going to win, and I think the Horde bike is better. Although there's this big plot twist this week, and I don't want to spoiler anyone, but they totally, like, Horde lost a guy. Like, right now it's 3v2, which is total BS. They should definitely get a replacement in there, or else there's going to be some distinct advantages of just having additional manpower. But yeah, I would be woman enough to admit if someone like the Alliance had the stronger bike in this situation, even though they don't. Emily West on Facebook asked what the most humbling experience of my life was, and that actually just happened to me very recently. I just got back from I just got back from Memphis, where I visited St. Jude Research Hospital, and that was one of the most humbling, if not the most humbling experience of my life. And I think if for no other reason, then you would think that the vibe of a children's hospital would be like sad and dreary, and no. Everybody was all the kids, all the doctors, the faculty, the staff, everybody there is just like so happy and so positive. It's like one of the most inspirational places ever, and it really puts into perspective like your problems, and like even if your problems seem huge and devastating, like there's 2-year-olds that have cancer. That's so heavy, you know, and they're running around and smiling and giggling, and their families are still able to enjoy their lives. And there's all of these doctors and amazing people that are dedicating everything that they have to making these kids better. And when I was there, I learned that when St. Jude opened in 1962, the rate of survival for childhood cancer, like all types, was only 20%. And because of all of the work that St. Jude has done, the childhood cancer survival rate is now 80%. So it went from 1 in 5 kids living to 4 in 5 kids living. Like it's amazing. And it was one of the most amazing experiences of my entire life. And I will be making a video about that soon. Trademark. Will Zombies on Facebook asked, what happened to Surrender at 20 and Riot, please? Well, this is kind of a complicated question. I didn't like stop making Surrender at 20 videos. I just have been insanely busy. First, I found out that my dad was having some health issues, and that it was kind of bad, and it really put me in a place where I just couldn't bring myself to like get to the place I needed to film. So that was like 2 weeks in a row that I didn't film. Then I was traveling, so I wasn't here. Then I'm traveling next weekend, so I won't be here again. So it's not really that I officially stopped making the recaps. It's just been a lot of coincidental inconveniences, I guess. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to pick them back up though, and I say that because I'm not really playing League of Legends. I haven't really played League of Legends in probably 4 months, and I have like an ethical dilemma about this. I don't want to be that girl who's like on the internet and making money talking about a game she doesn't play. I've never done that in my entire career, and I don't really want to start it now. And I know that I have played League of Legends in the past, but I'm not playing it now. And I played like 2 or 3 games when Earth came out, and before that I hadn't played for like 2 months. I don't feel right talking about a game that I'm not playing. That's not real enthusiasm. That's not real interest. If I was really enthusiastic and really interested in it, I would be playing it. So I'm having like this ethical dilemma about what I should do, because I mean, that it just happens when you play games. You rotate through games. Ouch. I just hit my hand on my computer monitor. But you rotate through games, and like the only game that's really ever stuck with me long term was World of Warcraft, and like Nintendo games. Don't hate. Don't hate. And as far as Riot Please, I actually made a video announcing that I was canceling that series a while back, because while I was doing Riot Please, that meant that like 2/3 of my content on TradeChat was League of Legends, and that's not representative of me as a gamer, so I don't want that to be representative of me as a YouTuber or my channel or anything like that. So I quit making those videos a while back for the same reason, the kind of like, this isn't representative of me. And then furthermore, I kind of stopped playing after that, so I don't even know is the real answer there. I may continue doing Surrender at 20 recaps once my life calms down, but I've got a lot going on right now. I just got back from Memphis, and then I'm leaving for Canada on Wednesday. Then I have Pop Culture Expo in Boston, Memorial Day weekend, which if any of you guys are in the Boston area, please, oh, I'm sorry, I just ate. I'm like all digest the words. Anyways, if you guys are in the Boston area and you want to come see me at Pop Culture Expo Memorial Day weekend, I would love that. There's going to be so many cool people there. Hodor's going to be there. Can we talk about that? Hodor. Do you guys watch Game of Thrones? You should. It's amazing. Okay, I'm going to call it for the Q&A because I've been talking for like 15 minutes. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you would like me to do future Q&As, please let me know because I would love to do them. And I'm going to go. If you want to ask a question for a future Q&A, I think the comment section of the video is a good place to do that. So do it. Do it. Do it. I'm just kidding. There's no peer pressure. I hope you're having a great day. I love you all. You're in my hearts. I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.